Welcome, Aries and Aries cross watchers, to your reading for this week. Hope you guys are having a great week. So we have the King of Swords here. Aries, I feel like somebody, excuse me, is looking for forgiveness. It kind of feels like somebody is coming to you on bended knee. Here's the thing. I feel like this person may have come in and given you, a what for, if you will. Like they came in and I feel like they kind of blasted you about something that wasn't your fault. And now they're having to not eat their words necessarily, but it's like either they know that their reaction was too big and they took it too far, or it's like whatever it is, whatever the cause for them to feel guilty, they know that it's put like a rift between the two of you. And I feel like they also kind of know, they seem to know that if they kind of just have to wait for you to come around at this point. And I feel like they seem to be standing on one point that they made in their argument, that they're kind of like, well, this was true. And you're like, so? And not that like you're going to negate that, but it's more like, so you're going to tear a strip off me because of one thing, right? It's almost like someone may have told this person something, they got all fired up, they came at you with the fire of 1,000 suns, and then realized, like, they may have got a call like, oh, actually it wasn't Aries, it wasn't all Aries or something. Hold on for a second. They know that they took it too far, and they know that they did you wrong, and I feel like they're trying to use that one point that that had truth to it. It's like they're trying to use that as a bit of a peace offering. It's like, well, this is what I did it, like this is what I based it on. And from their perspective, like, even if their reaction was a bit more than what was required, I feel like they are trying to show you that, like, it came from a trusted source. It's something that would have normally already been verified before it was even brought to their attention, and that seems to be the issue here. Or obviously that's not the issue, but that seems to be where they're coming from. Kind of feels like they might be hiding something here, or saving it. Hold on. Here's the thing. Don't get mad. I feel like they may start to look at things like, the closer you look at the situation, they may be looking at it like Aries is being childish. They don't need to make a mountain out of a molehill. They seem to feel that you should, kind of let this go. From what I'm hearing from them, I don't really want to say this, they're kind of feeling like this, whether or not there's any truth to this, that's not what this is about. This is from their perspective, that they're kind of like, they would forgive something like this for you, or they have forgiven something like this for you or from you. And so they kind of feel like it shouldn't be this big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? They kind of feel like it's like, if it goes on longer than they feel is like appropriate, if they're, being punished somehow, like with, maybe you aren't in a place where you want to talk to them. And so whatever that, low contact or no contact, however you've chosen to address this, or whatever it is that you need right now, they feel like things are really kind of, the connection between the two of you has taken a few steps back. I feel like it may have been something that the two of you were like working on recently. I feel like they had been, like the two of you had been kind of working towards building more trust in the relationship, and this happening, it feels like it's just, it hasn't destroyed all of the work that you guys have done recently, but I feel like it's really, it's kind of, blown some of those bridges that you guys have built to smithereens a little bit. I feel like they know that they shouldn't have done this, but there also is this element of them kind of being like, okay, this is enough. Let's get over it. So, can we get another card for Aries? We have the Eight of Wands reversed. So, listen, not that this person is necessarily wanting to like fast track healing the relationship between the two of you, but they didn't realize that it would be this like long and arduous of a process. And I feel like sometimes it seems to be like it's taking so long to rebuild that trust that they're starting to get disheartened that it'll ever really happen. Right? It's like they don't want to be stuck in a situation. This is just their perspective, okay? They don't want to be stuck in a situation where they're paying for whatever mistake they made for forever, right? They don't always want to be in that space with you. And they're starting to get the feeling that that might always be the dynamic. I'm also kind of getting that they're considering like if this connection between the two of you could ever really make you happy again. Right? It's almost like if Aries is going to have this big of a reaction to what happened, they're kind of starting to feel that maybe this, like maybe it won't be salvageable on your end, in that you may not be able to forgive them for, it doesn't feel necessarily for this incident. It feels like for, whatever it was in the past that broke the trust between the two of you, they're starting to get the feeling that that's not something that you're going to be able to live with. And from what I'm seeing, Aries, that does seem to be quite heartbreaking for them. Because despite all of, everything that's been, the cards have been talking about so far, they really don't want to lose you at the end of the day. From what I'm seeing, they're just kind of not sure how much longer they can, I almost want to say like how much longer this is going to take, or how much, and it doesn't feel like it's, they're trying to minimize your experience or what you're feeling right now. It feels more that it's like a deep guilt for having caused the rift or been a part of the cause in the first place, right? I'm hearing like, because it all kind of does come back to them. So I think we'll just get one more card to close out the read here. Can we get one more for Aries? Okay, two more. So we have the Eight of Wands. We have the Three of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Eight of Wands at the bottom. I'm going to be honest. I don't see this person really giving up anytime soon, but they are thinking about it. It's kind of like they're watching for signs of, between the relationship. Sorry. They're watching for signs within the relationship and your, how you behave and how you connect, and you know what I mean, like how the two of you connect with each other. They're looking for signs to see if this is actually truly salvageable right now. So they haven't quite decided, but they're starting, like, in that, I'm really rambling here, in the same kind of train of thought where they are feeling like this might not be salvageable. They haven't decided that it's not, but they're looking for signs to see if that's the case. So I'll leave it there, Aries. Sorry for the rambling. I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful week, and we will see you on the next one. Much love. Bye.